Welcome back. My name is Esiodua Akumia, and it's time for a great conversation. I hope that you're getting interactive with us on all our social media platforms. It's imperative that you do so. When you get on Facebook, do not forget to hit the share button. You have to hit the share button. Everybody needs to know that we're currently live on your screens. Now, viewers, have you heard of Lions Club International? I was amazed just hearing the number of years that have been in existence. Thinking of the fact that they've been in existence globally for over 100 years. My goodness. What is it that you know about Lions Club International? I have seated with me this morning. Ladies first, okay? So let me go to a beautiful lady seated here this morning. Lion Dr. Helena Asamoah Hassan, who's the district governor. Also seated to her right, I have Lion Oscar Onai, district marketing and communication chairperson. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Yeah, doing great.
So, Lions Club International. Off air, I asked exactly how old you are globally and then nationally. So I want you to give us a little bit of history and to tell us a little bit about Lions Club International. So, Doc?
Thank you very much, Esiodua, for this opportunity. Lions Clubs International, that has been our name for years, but we are rebranding, so most people know us globally now as Lions International.
Okay.
Just as we mentioned when we were offline, we've been around since 1917.
Jeez.
And the headquarters is in Chicago, Illinois, USA. And it was a group of businessmen led by one of them known as Melvin Jones. They came together and said, why don't we do something for our communities? Why don't we do something, to help the needy people?
Yes.
So way back in 1917, when they got that idea, then they set off running. First with branches in the US, they went to Canada before it came to various areas. No, they first initially looked at, with the blind, issues about the blind.
Okay.
And then as time went on, we've added other things, basically to make sure that we serve the needy. We look at making people, the communities, viable, and also people who are living in the communities to be served in a way to help them, their growth, their health, and other areas. So internationally, that is it. And rightly, as you said, there are about 49,000 clubs in about 200 countries and geographical areas globally. Yes, that's what we have. And in Ghana, we have what we call a district, which is a branch. And we have it's a tier kind of structure.
Okay.
We have the international, then you come down to constitutional areas, the globally. And for us in Africa, we fall under constitutional area 8. And then you now come to the national, where we have what we call districts. Some countries have got more than a district, but in Ghana, we have one district. And then we break down into clubs. So that's how it is.
So in Ghana, the one district that we have, you are the governor of it?
Yes, please.
Incredible.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
So on your official website, I saw that what's on there is joining hands and hearts towards community. So with what you said earlier in relation to exactly what you do, helping the needy and all that. Now let's come down to what is the help exactly that you provide to the community?
Let me just coming down to Ghana.
Yes. Ghana.
We have, in the Lions International, we have what we call global courses.
Okay.
There are 8 areas that we look at. And these areas are assigned 1 to a month, most often.
Okay.
So in essence, we'll say for 8 months, we have something, the global courses we carry out. Then in the remaining 4 months of the year, we do other needy things based on what the community we serve, they need.
Oh, okay.
Now, if I must say, for the global causes, we deal with childhood cancer, diabetes, vision, humanitarian services, disaster relief, the environment, youth, and what again?
Disaster relief.
And then I've talked about youth, and then I've talked about disaster relief. So there are these 8 areas which we work on monthly.
Okay.
Yeah. For instance, you can have youth. Next month, for instance, is for youth. So we carry out activities to support the youth.
The youth.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is what we do.
Okay. So every month has the target group.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the kind of area we are looking at. Yes, that's what we do. Then, like I said, the other 4 months we fit in what the community needs. We look at their needs in areas of health, environment, or whatever. And then we satisfy them because we are a community-based association.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So viewers, mind you, they've been doing this in Ghana since 1981, correct?
Yes. Yes.
In Ghana, 1981. Incredible. Lion Oscar.
Hello.
You have a tagline.
Yes, we have a tagline.
Okay.
And that is, we are serving a world in need. Yes, so that's our tagline. And our motto is, we serve.
Okay.
Yes. So as our district governor mentioned, we serve a world in need in the various core service areas, which he mentioned. And so in the area of childhood cancer, for example, in Ghana, we've undertaken so many activities in many communities. Let me mention, for example, the Kolebu Teaching Hospital,
Okay.
where many of our clubs have gone in there to undertake various activities. There are clubs that have adopted the childhood cancer unit in Kolebu. And there are some also who have, undertaking various activities at the center in Akonfo Anoche. And various clubs also undertake awareness, and that is critical because some people think that childhood cancer cannot be cured. Of course, cancer generally cannot be cured, but childhood cancer can be cured.
Okay.
And so early detection is key.
It's key.
And so we promote the awareness that childhood cancer, for example, if detected early, can be cured. So these are various ways that we are serving the world in need. And indeed, we keep serving. And we serve with 49,000 members of the Lions International across the world.
Yeah.
We are also supported by the Lions Clubs International Foundation, which is the foundation arm of Lions Clubs International. And so you can imagine what we do. Let me also indicate outside Ghana so that we understand and put it in perspective. In Ukraine, for example, in the area of humanitarian efforts, when they were attacked by Russia, Lions Clubs went out there to help them. In Ghana, in the area of disaster relief, Weja Dam, when the spill...
The spillage happened,
the spillage
you went there.
Exactly, we were there to offer relief items.
Wow.
Akosombo, same.
Yes.
And the list continues. So we are serving a world in need.
Right.
We need more people to come join us to continue to serve the world in need. We serve indeed.
Now, speaking about you need more people, how can somebody be a lion? Because this is attractive. It's, you know...
That's interesting. You know, anybody can be a lion as long as you have the heart to serve.
Okay.
And you have some talent, and there's something we must put it on the table. You must have your treasure, some kind of money, because our association, we pay dues at different levels. We have the one for our international association, we have the one for the district, and we have one for the club. So as long as you have the heart to serve, that is the key thing. And you have the time and the talent, because we attend meetings, we carry out activities. So you must have that. And definitely you must have some treasure. That's why we say treasure, some money to pay these dues.
Now, although, yes, you've said that you're open to all, anybody can be a lion. The question here is it easy being a lion? Would it be easy being a part of the club? Would it be easy?
Yes, it's easy.
What do you have to do? The procedures. Okay, what do you have to do?
Yes.
You really will have to. What we do is that it's by invitation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, it's by invitation, because these areas I've mentioned, it's important you have them. So when a member invites you, you come in, and then you start joining the club for activities, something like observation, to see that you really have the heart to serve.
Okay.
So you come in, we say something like orientation, you go through all these, they watch you, and then after that, then you are also trained. You have to get through some training.
So you don't just join?
Yes, you just join. You come in, you are invited to come in, you join the club, you go through training, you carry out our activities with us, so that really not, yes, you really have the heart to serve. So that is what, and then once you go through, then we say we have inducted you as a member, you know, and that, you know, when that word inducted set some people's minds out, thinking, you know, that the elephant in the room. Right? Yeah, it's not. We are open. Our meetings are open. Anybody comes in, we don't shut any window.
Okay.
Anybody comes in. When we go out for activities, we invite people to come and join us. So it is not that.
It's not that.
Yes, it's not that. It's not that at all.
At all.
We are very open. All what we do is to serve the needy.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is all. We don't have any things we do.
Yes.
During induction, as we say, people are invited, your family come in, your friends come in. It's open.
And celebrate you. And
that is it. So it's not that.
It's not that.
I think you know that.
I like that.
You know that.
I know that. And I know viewers already know that.
It's not. So I think we are using this opportunity to tell people that it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Because most of us sitting here, we are involved in other areas.
Okay.
In church, I'm heavily involved in the church. So how can I put the two together?
Yeah.
It's not.
It won't work.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you for clearing the air.
Yes.
Now, let's come to your activities right now. What's happening? What are you doing? What are you looking forward to?
Yes, so the key activity we have upcoming is a fundraising event. It's going to take place on the 20th of this month, July, at the Lancaster Hotel at 6:30 p.m. The fundraising dinner is intended to help to launch our fundraising campaign towards undertaking 3 key projects. One of them is a cataract surgery for 100 people. Yes. Another is the construction of a diabetes emergency center. Yes.
Nice.
In Kumasi. Yes. And then the third is to promote road safety on our roads. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And we are hoping to raise 1.3 million Ghana cedis to undertake these activities. These are the kind of activities that we do. So our activities have a great impact and are geared towards improving well-being and health. Yes. Supporting those in need, as well as ensuring that people live meaningful lives.
I think I saw something in relation to District 418, but then before, I just want to ask this pertinent question. Would you have to throw an invitation to me first before I can be a part of this? The fundraising.
The fundraising, or anybody you can. Definitely, we have sent invitations out there, and people are coming in. And we've also done some envelopes, you know, and giving out, you know, to people who want to donate, because this is charity.
It's charity.
And then anyone who can, So that is what you are. So you are most welcome. I think we even have our bank accounts. Anybody can you just pay it in, and then we get the feedback. Yes. So that is how we're going about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so briefly tell us about District 418.
Great. District 418 is, we call District 418 Ghana, which means that, because in Lions International, every district has got a name, a number attached to it. That is how they refer. And like you've rightly mentioned, we came into Ghana in 1981.
Right.
That we had a club there. But then because of the political, you know, things around them, most of them were expatriates. So because of the political situation, most of them left the country. So way back in 1987, we have a gentleman, late Lionel Ankra, a Ghanaian. He was working in Liberia, and he was a member of the Lions Club in Liberia. So he came back to Ghana and said, why not? So our first club, if you are saying really the club which has stood and it is still there, was in 1987, called Accra Premier Lions Club. Accra Premier. And since then, and at that time, when we came in, we were not a District 418. We were under District 403, which comprised from some West African, Central African countries. So over time, we stayed with them for some time. So way back in 2018, we got our own district, and this is what is named the District 418. And at that time, we got it in April 2018, but it was inaugurated in January 2019. And at that time, we had 20 clubs and 11 Leo clubs. So we've grown, and as at now, we have 47 Lions clubs and then 24 Leo clubs. And the Leo clubs are our youth wing. They are the ones who also do the same work with us.
Okay.
So that as we are facing out, some
Yes,
of
they
us,
would also come
with time,
in to-
they come
yes,
in. So that is why something like a training ground.
Yeah.
So we have the youth wing called the Leo.
Okay.
Yeah, and then somebody will ask you say Lions. Lions is an acronym. Liberty, intelligence, our nation's safety.
Okay.
Yes, but then when it became Lions, right from 1917, that is when they chose that. And they said, okay, why can't we use the head of the lion as a symbol, And if you see our symbol,
The
one
lion
looks back.
here, lion there.
Yes, and the meaning is that you look back with pride and you look into the future with confidence. You look into the past with pride and you look into the future with confidence.
With confidence.
Yes.
I love this. I love this. All right, viewers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time this morning. So viewers, those of you who are interested in joining the club, you have to be sent an invitation. You go through orientation and then you go through, you have to be tested at the end of the day, if that's how I should put it. Anyway, so
yes,
yeah.
and we have a website,
Okay.
www.district418d418.org, so people can send messages, And then it's like him, for instance, he's the marketing chair.
Yes.
So anybody who is interested can also reach out to him, your number or something.
054-62-48600.
Okay.
Yes, there are a number of clubs around as well. So you could just look out on Facebook, for example, and then send us a hi.
Okay.
We could link up with you and connect you to a club that is close to either your workplace or your residence. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for your time this morning. My guests have been Lion Dr. Helena Asamoah Hassan, who is the district governor, and Lion Oscar Onai, district marketing and communication chairperson. And it's all about the Lions International Service in Ghana and the upcoming fundraising event. So I hope you've written down the details. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Viewers, this is where we end the conversation. Coming up next is some updates in the world of sports with Muftal Nabila. We'll be right back.